Hi farmer friends. First of all, my apologies for the lateness of the newsletter this month. I was struck down with the spicy cough the last couple of weeks, but am back to 100% health now. I had done well to dodge it all this time, but alas, I was brought undone by a family gathering. As I was sitting at home here in Melbourne looking at all the rain that kept falling, I was reminded of a topic that I recently spoke about regarding disaster plans. We had a couple of clients that were impacted by the Victorian floods, but they were able to keep trading and get through the tough time as they had a very specific disaster plan in place, and it kicked into gear as soon as the floodwaters looked like they would affect the pharmacy. Here are some further questions to ask yourself, just in case you're ever put in a similar position. Firstly, who would open the pharmacy if I can't make it? Do you have a preferred repairer or glass replacement company that is available 24 hours a day? What is your relationship like? And this will be a controversial one, as often we see pharmacies that are close by as competitors. But what is your relationship like with other pharmacies in the area? Would you consider working with them to continue servicing your patients? How would your business run if there was no electricity? Can it still run? What stock levels do you maintain in case deliveries are unable to get through? And that may be something that you visit if you know that there's a weather event coming. I'm not saying I have the answers to these questions, but they are a sample of the types of things pharmacy owners did not anticipate needing answers for. Hopefully, just thinking about them means you are a little bit more prepared. Secondly, with interest rates still rising, I would like to remind all pharmacy staff to utilise our free mortgage check service. I've partnered up with Chris Guy, a mortgage broker with over 20 years experience, and he has been working closely with pharmacy owners and their staff during the pandemic to ensure they were on the best mortgage deals possible. Chris has some great contacts in the mortgage industry. I'm currently using him to help me refinance. These mortgage lenders understand pharmacy owners and their staff and can tailor the solutions to suit. This service is completely free, and I've put together a very short info gathering form that you can access in the current newsletter. It literally takes less than 5 minutes to pop your details in, and you could save thousands per year. Now to the Beeswax data app for October's figures. Medical centre pharmacies have stayed fairly consistent again when compared with September, as doctors' visits being reported across the Beeswax network returned to pre-pandemic levels. Turnover was basically the same as September, but is 8% higher than October last year, when people were still avoiding doctor visits. Rural pharmacies' turnover month on month was down 3% compared to September. This could be a ramification of the school holiday period that finished up. While it is still much higher this October compared to last, a 7% improvement. Shopping strip pharmacies improved by 4% in October compared to September, and were 2% higher compared to October last year. Again, these pharmacies did not see the big reductions in turnover that medical centres and rural pharmacies experienced. This should be the last month where this is a factor comparing year-on-year numbers. Shopping centre pharmacies were again fairly similar in October compared to September, with an increase of 1%, while they were also higher compared to October in 2021, up by 9%. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the Beehive, and I will see you again next month. Hopefully not as late.